Hi, and welcome to day one of my tutorial series covering the basics of Renoise 2.0. Today we're going to start off with just some basic sequencing, how to load samples and sequence them, and that sort of thing. So for starters, this is the file browser area of Renoise right here, just a regular file browser. If you click C, you get the root of your C drive. I happen to have all of my samples set up in my documents folder called aphid samples. So we're just going to open that up. Okay, we're going to look through here, and I'm just going to find a set of one-shots for us to take a look at, just some simple one-off drum samples. Let's go ahead with a snare. Now you notice when you click a sample in here, you will pre-hear what the sample sounds like. That's that little speaker button on the left there that's highlighted in yellow. It toggles that option on and off. Okay, what I'm doing is just pressing keys in my home row area. It's actually assigned out to a regular style MIDI keyboard, and it manipulates the sample in a very primitive way, just changing the speed of the sample playback so as to change the pitch. This is the instrument editor. I'm just showing you that it is just a regular keyboard with the same sample mapped out across the entire scale of the keyboard. And again, it just changes the pitch based on sample playback speed, as you can see. But it does allow you some interesting ways to manipulate the value. For this purpose, though, we're just going to be using the regular value for that snare. Okay, I clicked the record button up there. If you didn't see that, that allows us to manually enter values in, and we're just entering that snare in here every 8 lines. Oh. There we go. And as you can see, you just hit the space bar to start playback on that. There's also a play button up top in the transport section there, you see. Right now, what I just did was click in and change that 64 to 32, so our pattern is a little bit shorter. And I'm going to raise the BPM a little bit too. You can raise the BPM as high as you'd like. And I'm only changing this to a shorter pattern to aid in our tutorial. That's nice and obnoxious, so we'll stick with it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to load in another sample now. We're just going to click that to go up a folder and open up some cymbals here, load up a cymbal sound. I just drop that into the next available slot. Notice those are 0, 0, and 0, 1. Snare being 0, 0, that cymbal being in 0, 1 slot. Okay, and like I was saying, you see that that's 0, 0 and 0, 1 that those two samples are loaded into. If you notice in the pattern line, which I'm going to zoom over to in just a second, you'll see that those two samples are 0, 0 and 0, 1 respectively. And the C is the note, 4 is the octave, and then those other two numbers are, like I said, the sample slot that they are residing in. Alright, well that looks like it's going to be probably enough for now. I'm going to be trying to keep these tutorials down to 5-6 minutes top.